About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.
Hello and welcome back to another food haul. What I've done this week is a little bit different because I keep going shopping and buying more and more food and then putting it in the freezers on top of what I've already got. I tend to find that stuff is getting missed and I'm just buying stuff that I don't need to buy. So what I thought I'd do is go through my freezers. I've got one up in my spare room. We use it as like a utility room, and I've got one down here like a fridge freezer. So I thought I'd empty the two freezers and lay it all out on the table and go through what I've got and then try and meal plan accordingly. And once I'd actually laid everything out, I thought I might as well go through everything else. So I got what I had in my cupboards out. I also showed you a little tour of the kitchen, like the fridge where I keep my spices, where we keep our tins and things. I don't know, I love looking at other people's kitchens and that, and I find it really interesting. And I also like seeing what people have already in their freezers and things that they've forgotten about. So I did a Tesco online delivery order, and if you can hear scratching, it's Hobbs trying to get in the back door. He's just gone out to the toilet. So yeah, I've done an online delivery order. It came early this morning. So I thought I would show you what I've got in the house first, and then I'll go through what I got from Tesco. I'll let you know how much I spent, and then I'll pop a meal plan up on the screen. Still haven't got a board, and you keep telling me, everybody keeps saying, go to Range, they've got lovely ones, and I keep forgetting to go until this exact minute, and I sit here and think, I needed a menu planning board. But anyway, so I'll pop it up on the screen and take through what I'm going to make, and let's go and have a look at everything I've dragged out of my freezers, and it took quite a while to do. Right, so this actually is a ridiculous amount of food, and I feel like if we were to get, I don't know, snowed in or stranded in the house, we could definitely live. This is only what's in my freezers. I haven't even thought about going through my cupboards, but this is what I've pulled out from our chest freezer that we have in our spare room and our fridge freezer that we have in the kitchen diner. So I've got 2 packs of wraps. These were 22p. I always freeze wraps and they come out absolutely fine. I've got half a pack of hash browns. I've got some black forest fruits that we use for smoothies and desserts. I've got some seeded deli rolls that were 25p. A loaf of bread. I've always got bread in the freezer. I've got cauliflower rice. I've got 4, 8, 12, 13 bags of cauliflower rice, so that should keep us going for a little while. Diced onions, I've got a bag and a half of those. Half a bag of mixed peppers. Half a bag of sprouts. I roast sprouts quite often. We really like them like that. Just pop them in the oven with either a bit of spray oil or balsamic vinegar. They go really nice. I've got some spinach. I really should be better at closing. This was a Steve open bag. Sorry, I've just got to point that out, but I should be better at closing them up with pegs and things. I'm going to put them in a sandwich bag. I've got chopped chilli, chopped garlic and chopped coriander. The top 3 are open, which I keep downstairs, and then I've got 3 underneath that are still sealed, that are from the upstairs freezer. What I tend to do is try and put bread, whole meats and chickens and things upstairs, and then things like hash browns and chicken dippers and like oven chips and sweet corn things down here that you're going to use more often. I've got a bag of cauliflower, frozen cauliflower. That's really nice roasted as well, especially with some curry powder on. Goes really nice. I've got a whole chicken which I've got on a plate because I've actually got it out to defrost. I'm going to use this to make a chicken noodle slow cooker soup. There is a recipe up for that in our slow cooker video. I'll always leave those linked below because they have a lot of the recipes in that I use. This was £2 and it should have been £7. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags of chicken breast. This is 500 grams per bag, and I bought a 5 kilo bag and just portioned it up and put it in the freezer. I've got some chicken steaks that I bought in Iceland. There is about 4 gone from this bag. 3 bags of prawns. One's already started to defrost, this one, because we're having those tonight with garlic, coriander, chilli, and we're going to serve it on some spinach with tomatoes and mushrooms. Half a bag, well, less than half a bag of chicken dippers. I'm not sure if I showed the sweet corn, but we've got a bag of sweet corn. But half a bag of chicken dippers, or a few less than half, I would say. A bag of corn pieces. This is one of the bigger 500 gram bags, so that will do all of us a large meal, or me and Steve at least 2 meals. I've got 2 lots of the fish pie mix because I bought 3 for £10 and I've only used 1, so I've got 2 of those left. I've got 3 lots of beef meatballs. I got these for 90p, as you can see, and they're just handy to make a quick dinner out of, or sometimes I deconstruct them, which seems a bit pointless, but it's all mince, and either turn them into mini sliders, which the boys absolutely love, or make them into bigger burgers. And you can even squash them up and make them into like spaghetti bolognese or something. I've got a lean turkey mince, a lean pork mince. This is a lean beef mince. It's 500 grams of 5% fat lean beef mince. I bought a big one and halved it, so that's what's in there. And then I've got this beef Thai chili kind of stir fry thing that I got in Lidl, Thai beef red curry. So other than some curly whirlies and some ice lollies and frozen bananas, because I thought there's no point showing you frozen bananas, but I've probably got 20 different frozen bananas in around 5 or 6 different bags. Every time my bananas start to go a little bit brown, I peel them, pop them in a bag, and they're great for making either ice cream or banana bread or banana muffins, or if you've run out of oil or something, you can use them in cakes. Very versatile. They also go in smoothies, so I never throw bananas away. They just accumulate and I'm going to be taken over by bananas. So this is everything out of my freezers other than those few bits that I said. So once I put everything back in the freezers, and I actually got a lot more back in down here because I was able to clear it out and get some of the ice gone. But anyway, once I'd done all that, I thought I might as well carry on and look through my cupboards. So I've gone through the fridge. Obviously in my fridge I've still got fruit and veg. We've got carrots, lettuce, spinach. I'll show you. Let's have a look. So yeah, it's not an organised fridge, but in here I've still got, we've got salad, we've got carrots, milk, yogurts, grapes, lettuce, we've got cucumber, butter, there's some tomatoes, got some little mini cheeses, gherkins, pickles, all that kind of stuff that you have in your fridge, but nothing you can actually make a whole meal with. I bought these cheeses at Lidl at the weekend. This was a really good offer. I don't know if anyone else saw this. 830 grams and it was £2.19, which is ridiculous because we usually pay at least £2 for 400 grams. So I got 4 of those. We've already opened one, because they last for absolutely ages. I mean, the date on these is the 14th of May, so we'll have used those by then. So they're what's in the fridge, plus all the fruit, veg, milk and things. And then out of my cupboards, the stuff that I can make meals with. So obviously I've excluded salt, pepper, spices, gravies. I've got some like pickled onions, popcorn, hot chocolate, you know, things that you can't make food with. And also I haven't got out all my crisps and cereal bars and things. But Hobbs, for goodness sake. But these are what I've got to make dinners with. So I've got 2 tins of tuna. I'm unsure why they're kind of peeled bare, but when I opened them, the tins had nothing on. It was only the plastic wrapping. I've never seen tuna like that. Like, you know, our tuna usually has wrappers is what I'm trying to say. It's definitely tuna. I've got a tin of cream of mushroom soup and a tin of cream of chicken soup. I'm going to use this one and add some curry powder to it to make a creamy curry. I've got my tubs that I call my miscellaneous, i.e. full of crap tubs. So I've got things like noodles, stock cubes, I've got egg noodles, there's couscous, like packets of couscous in there. So these are just all the things that fall all over your cupboard and drive you mad. You can see in this one I've got some open pasta, some more noodles, stock cubes, tomato puree. I've recently organised my spice cupboard. There's some lentils in here, some spare lasagna sheets. Do you know what? I think I need to make a lasagna. There's some porcini mushrooms. So that's all the dried bits. I've got 3 tins of baked beans, 1 tin of butter beans and a tin of tomatoes. So I'm thinking with all the mince I've got, I could quite easily make a chilli, or even without the mince I could make a vegetarian chilli. I've got a big tomato and herb bolognese sauce that I bought. This could definitely go towards a lasagna because I've got loads of mince, I've got that, and then I've got all the cheese, so I could quite easily make a big lasagna. I've got some boil in the bag rice, so I'm going to go and amend my order because there's 8 bags in here and I've just ordered another pack, so I don't need it. I'm going to go and take that off of my delivery. Got some risotto rice, some bare naked noodles, which I've also got on my order, so I'm going to take those off as well. because there's no point. I'm not going to use 2 this week, so I'm not going to buy them. I've got not 1, not 2, but 3. This one's open, plus the few sheets in here. Sheets of lasagna. I think it's one of those things, when I think I'm going to make a lasagna, I just think, oh, I probably haven't got the pasta, so I buy some more. So I could do with making a lasagna. And then I've got 3 baking potatoes. And other than bread, wraps, cereal and things, that's what I've got in my cupboards. So I'm now going to readjust what I was going to plan to make and try and use up a little bit more of what I'm showing you. Everything from my cupboards. These are where I keep like ketchups and vinegars and things. So everything we use daily is down here. Salts, vinegars, chili sauce, sriracha, that kind of thing. And then everything we use more sparingly is up here, including the dogs, like hemp oil, Jack seasoning, white wine vinegar, that kind of thing. And then down here I keep my tubs. I've got some curry powder, and I also keep my some soups and some packet marinades. And then all my spices I have recently put in a tin to try and keep them all in one place. And that's what's down in this spice cupboard. Then up here, not very organised at all, is like my baking cupboard. So flours, corn flour, icing sugar, custard, jelly, tea bags, extracts and things, and everything to do with baking. We don't bake very often, but this is my cupboard above the cooker. So, and there's me. But yeah, this is where I keep all that kind of stuff. And then this is my tin cupboard where we keep all our tins and things, and then our like spare coffee, hot chocolate, squash, and all that kind of thing. And we've got like 2 shelves there. And then down here is where we keep our biscuits, chocolates, crisps, potatoes and onions in that box at the back, and like oil and things like that. Yes, we have still got mince pies, who hasn't at this time of year. And yeah, that's like the boys' lunchboxy bits and all that are kept down there. And it's a nice deep, it goes all the way back, and it's really cold in there, so that's where I keep the onions and potatoes and things. And then this is like our breakfast cupboard. So we've got cereals and jams, Marmites, porridge, all our bread, wraps and everything. So anything you'd want for kind of lunch or breakfast style is kept in here. Crackers, honey, I don't know, all that kind of stuff. And that's where we keep all that. Not the most organised, not pretty, but it works for me. So that's how I do my kitchen. Okay, so we'll start over here with the fresh bits. I got some gala apples because they were half price. They were, I think, 75p instead of £1.50. 3 large onions because I like the frozen diced ones, but these are good for salad. I got some monge-2 and baby corn for a stir fry. Some British white potatoes. Again, this was a really big bag. I think it's 2.5 kilos, and these were on offer for around 49p. I got some Redmere Farms mushrooms, some Suntrail Farms grapes. These are the seedless grapes, and they're about 85p for 400 grams. I got an iceberg lettuce and some spring onions. I've got 2 cucumbers, some ripen at home bananas so that they don't go like rotten straight away. We've got some Nightingale Farm cherry tomatoes. We've got some salad tomatoes because again these were really good value. They were half price, around 40–50p. And then over the back here I've got some Curacy cinnamon. This was half price. I think it was £1.60, something like that. It should have been over £3, and the boys really love this. I got 2 lots of sparkling mineral water because it really helps me. Yes, it is sparkling. I just thought, oh no, I don't think they've bought sparkling. Really helps me to get more water in if I drink the sparkling rather than still. And also you can add like squash to it and make fizzy drinks. I got 20 pork sausages, just pop in the freezer for sandwiches and things. I thought I'd try some of this cooked chicken slices because I was actually looking for like the chicken ham, and they didn't have any available online when I looked from my store, wherever they shop from. But this cooked chicken slices actually worked out cheaper, and you just defrost it, and then I can pop it like with some mayo and some curry powder and make coronation chicken and things. I mean, I could cook my own chicken breast and then cut it up, but this actually doesn't work out any different in price, and it's already done. Got a big packet of ham for sandwiches. Going to be making some Giordano style pizzas hopefully at the weekend. So I got 2 lots of pizza pepperoni slices. I got some mini pepperonis again because they were half price, the same with the cheese strings. These are just really good after school for a little snack for the boys. They're high protein and not sugary. Potato pops, these are £1. I'm sure they've gone up. I'm not sure they used to be £1, but I got some of those. I got some crinkle cut oven chips. This is just their own make. I find them really, really good. I don't find the need for like McCain or anything. These are, you get 1.5 kilos and they're not much more than £1.50. I got some potato croquettes. They were, I think they're like 69p, which is really good value, and the boys like those. Over the back I've got some crisps. We were literally out of all packed lunch stuff, all crisps, all cereal bars, all like snacky bits. So I've got 6 packs of hula hoops, 6 packs of bunny bites, 6 packs of skips, and 6 packs of sun bites. The sun bites are 90p, as were the skips. The bunny bites are 85p, and the hula hoops are £1. I got 2 loaves of their both together bread. This is like the 50-50 kind of bread, but it's their own make, so it's only 59p a loaf. So I got 2 of those. I got a pack of Chewits because they're £1 for 5. I got some of these Pitch brioche chocolate chip buns. These are quite good in packed lunches, and they were also half price. I think they were around 70p. I got some spaghetti. I'm going to be making a slow cooker chicken noodle soup, and I use spaghetti as the noodles in that. I've got some Munch Bunch double up yogurts. These were £1 for 4. And then we've got a lot of biscuit style bars because, like I said, we had nothing in. So I got some fruit bakes. These are quite nice. They're like soft, so they're good for Jake with his braces. I wasn't going to buy these, and then I saw them at the last minute, and you get, how many packs do you get? 6 packs of unicorn gems, and they were 50p. And I thought Oscar would appreciate that. I got some of these protein packed with nuts, seeds and almond butter. These are the coconut, cocoa and cashew bars. And I think you get 4 of these, and they were half price. They were like £1.40. Cocoa Pop bars are 99p. 2 lots of the Fibre One cinnamon drizzle squares. I haven't tried these before. These are actually like £2.90 for 5, but again they were half price, so I don't mind paying that. I wouldn't pay £2.90 because they are literally, when you open them, they're really small, but they're quite a nice sweet treat. They're 87 calories each, and I know somebody did comment last week, why do I focus on calories, and it'd be better off eating an apple or something, which obviously I understand, but I think if you're trying to cut down on like entire bars of chocolate, or like dipping into the celebrations, or having the Christmas mince pies that you've still got in the cupboard, then little things like this are a sweet treat, but they're less than 90 calories, so it's like the lesser of 2 evils, if you know what I mean. Obviously it's going to be healthier if you eat an apple, but if you want something sweet but don't want too many calories, then these are really good. And I thought the cinnamon sounded really nice, so I also got some salted caramel ones. Again, these are like 87 calories and you get 5, so I got 2 boxes of those because they're not on offer very much. I also got some of these pink and white wafers. Does anyone remember these from when they were younger? What we do is you pop them in the microwave for like 5 seconds, and they kind of melt and the wafers stick together and they go all sticky and gooey, and again it's one of those sweet treats that you can have that aren't as bad as eating an entire box of Celebrations. So got some of those. I got some Options hot chocolate. This is the salted caramel. This was half price at £2, and I also thought we'd try the Galaxy Light. Again, this is the obviously the light one, and this was £1.50. So quite like a hot chocolate of an evening before I go to bed. I got a jar of onion and garlic pasta sauce to make the pizza, like the deep dish pizzas I'm going to be making. We got some beetroot. I got 2 jars of whole baby beetroot and a jar of gherkins because we love all this in salads. Hot dogs, these are going to go on the pizzas as well for the boys. A massive tomato ketchup. I've got a medium curry powder, obviously, to make a curry with. Down here I just got some pasta bows to top up my pasta stash, and a tomato puree because I'm going to use a lot of that for the pizza. And we have made our own dough before. We used to make it quite often, but I saw these when I was looking at the pepperoni and things. It suggested them, and they're thin and crispy pizza base mix, and you just add water. So I thought I'd get 2 of those. I think they were like 65p, but they've already got the yeast and that and the oil, I think, in them. So we'll try these out and see how they go. But I thought they'd be quite quick and easy rather than weighing out your flour, getting your yeast, sorting out your oil and things. And you still get the fun of like kneading them. So got 2 of those. I'll let you know how they go. If we do make the deep dish style pizza, I'll probably film it. I got some more stock pots because they were half price. So they were doing 8 for £1.50. So I got 8 chicken, and I also got 8 beef, and I really like these much more than stock cubes. I think they give a much better flavour. I was out of all laundry things, so I got a massive family pack of Comfort Intense. This is 85 washes and it was half price. I think it was £3.50 and should have been £7. I got 2 lots of the Bold. I really like this scent actually. It's just a Spring Awakening, and this is 24 washes and they were doing 2 for £6, so I got 2 of those. Some toilet rolls, 2 of my favourite Radox bath, what's it called? Bubble bath. I can't think today. It's the acai berry scent and clay, and it's very similar scent to the acai berry bath salts that I like. They're also by Radox, but it's bubble bath. So they were 2 for £2. I got some Vimto no added sugar squash, again half price. I mean, pretty much if you had to pay full price for this shopping, other than, well, even some of the fruit and veg. So most things were half price, so you could probably half my bill, almost half my bill, because everything I buy tends to be on offer. I got 2 squash and blackcurrant and a lime. This goes really nice with the sparkling water and makes like a lime and soda, which is really nice drink of an evening. Got some baby wipes for the dogs, you know, feet and butts and things as they come in the door. And I got some Tesco dishwasher tablets. I did say in one of my previous food hauls that I would let you know how I found these, because these are quite cheap. They're £5 for 60, as opposed to a lot of the fairy ones and things are at least double that. And they work perfectly. I mean, we still add rinse aid and salt anyway, which we do with any dishwasher tablets. So we find these really good. Everything comes out clean, and I think they work at 8p each. So that is everything I bought. Came to £82, but I have stocked up. Things like the cereal and the crisps and the bars and things will last a long time. And we're also going to be making some different dishes like the pizzas and things, which will save money from ordering a takeaway or going out to eat. So what I'll do now is I will take you through my meal plan for next week and let you know what I'm going to make with all of this, plus all the bits that I've already shown you from my cupboard. Okay, so my meal plan for next week. Tonight I'm going to be making slow cooker chicken noodle soup. I will leave the recipe linked down below. On Wednesday I'm going to be making lasagna. Thursday I'm going to be making a creamy chicken curry. On Friday I thought we'd probably have leftover lasagna and maybe some leftover curry, so I'll see who wants what and I'll use that up. On Saturday we're going to attempt to recreate Giordano's famous Chicago town style deep dish pizza. We'll see how it turns out. Sunday I'm going to use up some of the meatballs and the mince that I've got and make some meatball skewers and serve it with salad and maybe some flatbreads with the pizza dough if we've got any left. And on Monday I'm going to use up the beans that I've got and the tomatoes and some veg and make a mixed bean chilli. So I hope you enjoyed that video and a little look around my kitchen and the kind of things that I have hidden away. I could not believe when I actually started getting stuff out how much I actually had. It seems ridiculous to keep buying meat every week and then not using up what you've already got, and I think it's half of it is because we've got a chest freezer and it's sort of out of sight out of mind. I'm definitely going to try and keep more of an inventory of what I've got so that I don't keep topping up. I mean, nothing ever goes to waste, so even if I end up with loads and loads of meat in my freezer, it all gets used eventually, but some weeks I'd rather just use what I've got and then repurchase. So if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and go and click subscribe. It doesn't cost anything and it really does help the channel, and I will see you guys very soon in our next video.
This is what we waited for.